Body scan meditation. Allowing your eyes to close gently, taking a few moments to get in touch with the movement of your breath. When you are ready, bringing your attention to the physical sensations in your body, especially to the sensations of touch or pressure, where your body makes contact with the chair or the floor. On each out-breath, allowing yourself to let go, to sink a little deeper into the floor or your chair. The intention of this practice is not to change anything or to feel different, relaxed or calm. This may happen or it may not. Instead, the intention of the practice is, as best you can, to bring awareness to any sensations you feel as you focus your attention on each part of the body. If you find your mind wandering, gently just bringing it back to awareness of your body. Now bringing your awareness to the physical sensations in your abdomen, becoming aware of the sensations there as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Taking a few minutes to feel the changing sensations, how the in-breath feels different to the out-breath. Having connected with the sensations in the abdomen, moving the focus of your awareness now down through the body and into the toes of the left foot. Focusing on the big toe of the left foot. Notice all the sensations in that toe. Then allowing your focus to move to each of the toes of the left foot in turn, bringing a gentle curiosity to the quality of sensations you find, perhaps noticing the sense of contact between the toes, a sense of tingling, warmth, or no particular sensation. If there are areas you can't feel, just keeping your focus there, noticing whatever you can about that area. And when you are ready, feeling or imagining the breath entering the lungs, and then going all the way down through the body into the left foot and to the toes of the left foot. Then imagining the breath coming all the way back up from the toes, through the body and out through the nose. So you are sending your breath down to the left toes, then allowing it to come all the way back up through your body and out of your nose. As best you can, continuing this for a few breaths. It may be difficult to get the hang of it. Just practice as best you can, approaching it playfully. And when you are ready, letting go of awareness of toes and bringing your awareness to the sensations on the bottom of your left foot, bringing a gentle, curious awareness to the sole of the foot, feeling all the sensation there. Now bring your attention to the top of the foot, then to the ankle, feeling the muscles, bones and tendons in the ankle. Now moving your attention up to the calf and the shin, feeling the clothing against the skin of that area, or any sensations in the muscles. Now up into the knee. Detect as best you can all the sensations in these areas, sending your breath to each area as you move up the leg. You might like to think of your awareness as a spotlight moving slowly through the body, bringing into focus any sensation in that area. Again, if there are areas where it's difficult to detect sensation, just feel as much as you can. Now bringing your attention to the left thigh, noticing the sensations there. Maybe you feel the pressure of your leg against the chair, or places this part of the leg touches the floor if you are lying down. Throughout this exercise, the mind will inevitably wander away from the breath and the body from time to time. That is entirely normal. It's what minds do. When you notice it, just acknowledge it, noticing where the mind has gone off to, and then gently return your attention to the part of the body. Now sending your attention down to the right leg, through the right foot and into the right toes. Again, picture the breath going down to the toes, then coming back up through the body and out of the nose. Continue to bring awareness and gentle curiosity to the physical sensations, allowing whatever sensations are in the toes to just be here as they are. Notice how what you feel in the bottom of your right foot, in the top of the foot and the ankle. Bring in your awareness now up to your calf and noticing the sensations there. And now to the right knee. If you feel any pain or discomfort in any of these areas, just be aware of it and practice sending the breath there as best you can, letting the sensations be as they are. Now gently guiding your awareness into your right thigh, noticing the sensations in this area, then up into your hips and waist, feeling your weight on the chair. Now moving your focus slowly up to your abdomen, feeling it rising and falling with each breath. Now moving your awareness into your rib cage, just feeling as many sensations as you can. Moving that spotlight of attention around to your back, the lower back, and the upper back. Feeling the places where it touches the chair or the floor. Feeling places of tension or discomfort. And now up into your chest and your shoulders. When you become aware of a tension or of other intense sensations in a particular part of your body, you might try breathing into them, using the breath to gently bring awareness right into the sensations, and as best you can, on the out-breath, letting go. If you notice your thoughts wandering, or if you become distracted or restless, just notice that too. It's okay. Just gently guide your attention back to the sensations in your body. Guiding your attention now down the left arm and into the fingers of the left hand, feeling each finger and the places where they contact the chair or your body. Now up into the wrist and forearm, noticing all the sensations here, in the elbow, the upper arm, the shoulder. Notice any tension, tightness. Now gently moving your attention across your body to the right side, down the right arm, and into the fingers of the right hand, feeling each of them separately. Notice any tingling or urges to move them. Notice if there are fingers you are unable to feel as well as others. Now guiding your attention into the palm of your hand and the wrist, the forearm and elbow. Now focusing on the upper arm and the shoulder. Let your attention now come into your neck. Feel where there is tightness or tension. Be aware of areas in which it is harder to detect sensation. Now bringing your focus up the back of your head. See if you can feel the hair on your head. Bringing awareness to the left ear, then over to the right ear. Now into the forehead. Exploring now on the sensations in your face, your eyes, your cheeks, your nose. See if you can feel the temperature of the breath, and if that changes when you breathe in and out. Feeling any sensation in your lips, your chin, any tightness in your jaw. Bringing awareness to the very top of the head. Now, after you have scanned the whole body in this way, spend a few minutes being aware of the body as a whole and of the breath flowing freely in and out of the body. And now, very slowly and gently, while still maintaining an awareness of your body, when you are ready, maybe moving the body a little, wiggling the fingers and toes, or gently stretching. Then allowing your eyes to open and your awareness to include the room and the people around you. Urge surfing exercise. This exercise may be a little intense. I'm going to ask you to picture yourself in a situation that you find challenging in your present life, one in which you're triggered in some way. Maybe a situation in which you might be tempted to use alcohol or drugs, or engage in another behaviour that has been problematic for you. Please take care of yourself by choosing something that's challenging but not overwhelming. As you picture this, I am going to ask you to imagine that you do not engage in the reactive behaviour, whether it's substance misuse, getting into an argument or fight, or whatever it might be for you. I encourage you to stay with whatever comes up as best you can, with a sense of gentleness and curiosity. If the scenario you pick feels overwhelming or like something you do not want to do or are not ready to do, I encourage you to respect that limit. You might imagine a less intense situation in which you react in a way that feels automatic or out of control. For instance, you might call to mind a relationship or a situation where you might react with anger or in a way that's hurtful to you or to another person. Do you have something in mind? If at any point this becomes overwhelming, you can always just open your eyes. Maybe move your body around a little bit to reground in the present. I'm now going to ask you to close your eyes again. If that feels uncomfortable, you may also leave them open if you choose, maintaining a soft focus a few feet in front of you and letting your eyes just rest there throughout the exercise. Begin by just feeling your body here in the chair, noticing sensations, letting the breath flow easily in and out. Now bringing this scenario that you have chosen to mind. A situation that might or has in the past caused craving or urges to act in a reactive manner, in a way that is not in line with how you want to be in your life. Maybe you are with a certain person or in a certain location. Maybe it's something that has happened in the past that you can recall, or a situation that you imagine would be challenging for you. Remember that in this scenario, you're going to make the choice not to use any drugs or alcohol or to engage in whatever reactive behaviour this scenario triggers for you. Now taking a few moments to really picture yourself in that place or situation or with that person. Imagining the events or situation that lead up to this reactivity and bringing yourself right to that point where you feel triggered, as though you might behave reactively. We're just going to pause here for a moment. We often tend to either fall into craving or fight to resist it. Here, we are going to explore our experience a little, finding a balance. Just staying with and observing the experience without automatically reacting. So you might begin by noticing any emotions that are arising, noticing what thoughts might be going through your mind. What physical sensations are you experiencing in this situation? What does this feel like in your body? Noticing, too, what it is about this experience that feels intolerable. Can you stay with it and be gentle with yourself? If you begin to feel overwhelmed at any point, you can always back off a little bit by allowing your eyes to open or letting your attention come back to observing your breathing. Remember that we are practicing staying with this experience in a kind, curious way. We are making the choice to not act on any urges or cravings that are arising, just staying with them and observing as best you can what is happening in your body and mind, what a craving or an urge feels like. See if you can feel what's here without tightening around it or resisting it. Feeling what it is like to not engage in the behaviour, discovering what happens when you stay with this experience and explore it a little. What is it you are truly needing? Is there a longing for something? Maybe there is fear, anger, loneliness, maybe relief or freedom. What is it you really need right now? Just staying with this discomfort and unfamiliarity, observing with a very gentle curiosity. If a craving or urge becomes increasingly intense, you might imagine it like an ocean wave. Imagine that you are riding that wave, using your breath as a surfboard to stay steady. Your job is to ride the wave of desire from its beginning as it grows, staying right with it through the peak of its intensity, keeping your balance while the wave rises, and staying on top of it until it naturally begins to subside. You are riding this wave rather than succumbing to the urge and being wiped out by it. Just watching the pattern as the urge or craving rises and then falls, and trusting that without any action on your part, all the waves of desire, like waves on the ocean, arise and fall and eventually fade away. Noticing now how you can simply stay present with this wave instead of immediately reacting to it. Accepting the craving and staying with it without giving in to the urge, without acting on it, without having to make it go away. Now, taking the time you need, gently letting go of the scenario you've imagined, and slowly and gently bringing your attention back into the room. Take a deep breath if you'd like to, maybe moving the body a little if that feels right. Mountain meditation. Settle into a comfortable position with your spine straight but relaxed, with your head balanced easily on your neck and shoulders, sitting with a sense of dignity and ease, letting your body support the intention to remain wakeful and present. When you're ready, you might allow your eyes to close if that's comfortable for you. If you choose to keep them open, allowing them to rest in a soft gaze, perhaps a few feet in front of you on the floor. And now allowing your attention to rest on the sensation of the breath as it naturally flows in and out of the body. Just observing your body as it breathes. Coming into stillness, sitting with a sense of completeness, with your posture reflecting this. Now when you are ready, bringing to mind the image of a mountain, picturing the most beautiful mountain you have ever seen or can imagine, focusing on the image or just the feeling of this mountain in your mind's eye, allowing it to come more clearly into view, noting its overall shape, the lofty peak in the sky, the large base rooted on the earth, steep or gently sloping sides, noticing how massive it is, how unmoving it is, how beautiful both from afar and up close, its unique shape and form. Perhaps your mountain has snow at the top and trees on the lower slopes. Perhaps it has one prominent peak, perhaps a series of peaks and high plateau. However it appears, just sitting and breathing with the image of this mountain, observing its qualities. And when you are ready, seeing if you can bring the mountain into your body, so that your body sitting here and the mountain in your mind's eye become one, so that as you sit here, you become the mountain. Your head becomes the lofty peak, your shoulders and arms the side of the mountain, your buttocks and legs the solid base rooted to your cushion or your chair. Experiencing in your body a sense of uplift from the base of the mountain up through your spine. With each breath, becoming more and more a breathing mountain, unwavering in your stillness, completely what you are, beyond words and thought, a centered, rooted, unmoving presence. As the sun travels each day across the sky, and light, shadows and colours are changing virtually moment to moment, the mountain just sits. In the mountain's stillness, night follows day, and day follows night. Seasons flow into each other, and the weather changes moment by moment, day by day. Calmness abiding all change. In summer there is no snow on the mountain, except maybe on the peaks. In the autumn, the mountain may wear a coat of brilliant colours. In winter, a blanket of snow or ice. In any season, it may change. It may find itself enshrouded in fog or clouds, or pelted by sleeting rain. People may come to see the mountain and be disappointed if they can't see it clearly, or they may comment on how beautiful it is. And through all of this, seen or unseen, sun or clouds, in sweltering heat or in freezing cold, the mountain just sits, solid and unwavering, at times visited by violent storms, snow, rain and winds of unthinkable magnitude. Through it all, the mountain just sits, unmoved by what happens on the surface. As we sit holding this image in our mind, we can embody the same unwavering stillness and rootedness in the face of everything that changes in our own lives, over seconds, hours and years. In our meditation practice and in our lives, we experience the constantly changing nature of mind and body, and all the changes in the outer world. We experience our own periods of light and dark. We experience storms of varying intensity and violence in the outer world and in our minds. We endure periods of darkness and pain, as well as moments of joy. Even our appearance changes constantly, like the mountains, experiencing a weather of its own. By becoming the mountain in our meditation, we can touch these qualities of strength and stability, adopting them as our own. We can use its energies to support our efforts, to encounter each moment with mindfulness. It may help us to see that our own thoughts and feelings, our preoccupations, our emotional storms and crises, all the things that happen to us are much like the weather on the mountain. We tend to take it personally, but, like the weather, it is impersonal. In holding it in this way, we come to know a deeper silence and wisdom than we may have thought possible, right here within the storms. Mountains have this to teach us, if we can come to listen. In the last moments of this meditation, continue to sit with this image of the mountain, embodying its rootedness, stillness, and majesty, until you hear the sound of the bell. Breath meditation. Take a moment to settle into a natural, relaxed and alert posture, with your feet flat on the floor if you're in a chair. It may be helpful to sit away from the back of the chair so that your spine is self-supporting. How we sit during meditation can be very important. We want a relaxed posture with our spine straight and shoulders relaxed. The head can be tilted a little forward so the eyes, if open, look down at the floor. Find a posture that embodies dignity and self-sufficiency while still remaining relaxed, not stiff. So take a moment to find that place for yourself, that sense of relaxed alertness. You may keep your eyes open or closed, whichever feels comfortable to you. Throughout the course, you may want to experiment with both keeping your eyes open and allowing them to close for these exercises. Sometimes it's best to start with eyes closed to better focus your attention on your experience of what's going on in your mind and body. But please do what's most comfortable for you. If you keep your eyes open, let your gaze fall on a spot a few feet in front of you on the floor or on the wall, keeping your focus soft so that you're letting your eyes just rest there, not really looking at anything. Now allowing your belly to soften so the breath can flow easily in and out, softening the muscles in the face, the jaw, the shoulders and the neck. Letting go as best you can of whatever thoughts or ideas you might have come in with today. Just allowing the past to fall away and letting go of thinking or worrying about what comes next. Seeing if you can allow yourself for the next little while to just be right here. You might begin by bringing your attention to physical sensations. Bringing awareness to physical sensation can be a helpful way to come into the present, because no matter where the mind is, the body is always present. So maybe now just feeling the weight of your body in the chair or on your cushion. Noticing the places where your body makes contact with the floor and with your chair or cushion. See if you can feel even the light pressure of your clothing against your skin, or maybe the air touching your hands or your face. Now gathering your attention and bringing it to the very next breath. You might feel this in your abdomen as it rises and falls with the inhale and exhale. If it's helpful in focusing your attention, you can put your hand on your belly to help feel the rising and falling. Or you might choose to focus on the area right beneath your nostrils, feeling the air as it enters and leaves the body. Choose the area where you feel the sensations most strongly and, as best you can, keep your attention there, feeling these sensations of breathing. Follow with your awareness the physical sensations and how they change with each in-breath and out-breath. Seeing if you can notice the slight pauses between the in-breath and the out-breath, and then again the slight pause before the next in-breath. We are not trying to breathe deeply or change the breathing in any way. Simply let your body breathe the way it naturally does. There is no particular way your body is supposed to feel. We're simply observing our body as it breathes, allowing your experience to be just as it is, without judging or needing to change it. As we sit here with our focus on the breath, the mind will inevitably wander off. This is natural. It is simply what our minds are in the habit of doing. When you become aware that your attention has gotten caught up in a thought or feeling or sensation, simply notice that. You might even gently say to yourself, "Not now," and allow your mind to release the thought, bringing attention once again to the very next breath. There is no need to judge yourself when the mind wanders. Simply notice, let go, and begin again with the next breath. This noticing and beginning again is part of the practice. This may happen 100 times, and that's okay. Simply guide your attention back to the breath, beginning again. Whenever you find yourself carried away from awareness in the moment by thoughts or the intensity of physical sensations, as best you can, bring a gentle, caring curiosity to your experience. Then reconnect with the here and now by bringing your awareness back to the sensations of breath. In these last few moments, renewing your intention to stay present as best you can, beginning again and again and again, as many times as you need to, letting go of the thoughts and arriving again, right here, with attention on the sensations of breathing. Now gently expanding your focus to include the room around you and the people here. When you are ready, very slowly and gently, allow your eyes to open, staying with this sense of awareness. Sober breathing space. This is a technique that can be used to help us step out of that automatic mode and become more aware and mindful of our actions. Let's try this now. You may either close your eyes or keep them open. The first step is to stop, stepping out of automatic mode. The next step is to observe what is happening in your mind and body right now. What is your experience in this moment? What sensations do you notice? Is there any discomfort or tension in your body? What thoughts are present? What emotion might you notice? And where is that in your body? Just acknowledging that this is your experience right now. So now you have a sense of what's going on right now in this moment. Now gathering your attention, focusing attention on the breath, the rise and fall of the abdomen, moment by moment, breath by breath, as best you can. Then the next step is to allow your awareness to expand and include a sense of your entire body, holding your entire body in this softer, more spacious awareness. Sensing that this is a place from which you might be able to respond to any situation with more awareness. And then, when you are ready, very gently, just allowing your eyes to open. Lovingkindness Meditation. This meditation is slightly different from those we've practiced in the course thus far. It is a friendliness or compassion practice that involves developing a kinder, gentler attitude towards ourselves and others. This compassionate and friendly approach is an important aspect of mindfulness practice and can help support the other practices that we have done. Let's begin. Find a position that is comfortable for you, allowing your body to be completely at ease, and beginning by just loosening any tension in your body, allowing any tightness in your body to release, softening your belly, gently releasing any tension in your arms and shoulders, your face, relaxing your jaw. Maybe taking a moment to connect with your intention, your reason for being here and engaging in this practice. Feeling your body against the floor or the chair, feeling the solidity and stability of the ground beneath you, allowing your body to release into the chair or the ground, and feeling a sense of safety here in this moment, allowing the ground to support you. Now bring to mind someone you know personally or know of, who is easy to love and towards whom you naturally have feelings of friendliness and caring. This may be a friend, a child, a grandchild, or a grandparent, or it could be a spiritual guide, or even a pet. It is best not to pick someone with whom you've had conflict or to whom you are romantically involved, but rather just someone towards whom you feel an easy warmth and friendliness. Maybe someone who makes you naturally smile just by thinking about him or her. If you'd like, imagine that this someone is sitting next to you, by your side, or in front of you. If you're unable to picture this person, just allow yourself to focus on the feeling, the sensations you may experience in the presence of this being. Take a few minutes to pay attention to how you feel, sensing where in your body you experience feelings of compassion and caring. This may be in the centre of your chest, where your heart is, or in the belly, or in the face. Wherever you feel the experience of caring or kindness in your body, with each breath, allow this area to soften. If you have trouble sensing this or finding the area where these feelings might be centred, that's okay. Just keep your focus on this general area of your heart and notice what, if anything, you can sense their thought there throughout this exercise. Now, if it feels comfortable to you, send this being well wishes. We often use the following, repeating them quietly in our minds. May you be safe and protected. May you find true happiness. May you be peaceful. May you live with ease. You can use these well wishes, or you can create your own, whatever feels most genuine for you. Continuing to repeat them mentally. May you be safe and protected. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you live with ease. Or whatever well wishes you have chosen. The idea is not to make anything happen. We are simply sending well wishes, the way you might wish someone a safe journey or a good day. If you find yourself having thoughts such as, "This isn't working," or "This is silly," just noticing these thoughts and gently guiding your attention back to the wishes. Similarly, if you find yourself feeling frustrated or irritated, just bring your attention to that experience and remembering that you can always bring your attention back to simply sensing the area where your heart is. Reminding yourself that there is nothing in particular that you are supposed to feel when you do this practice, just allowing your experience to be your experience. Now imagine that this person is sending the same well wishes to you. May you be safe and protected. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you live with ease. If it feels comfortable, you may shift your attention now from this person to yourself and send yourself the well wishes. May I be safe and protected. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I live with ease. And with each wish, taking a moment to feel that wish in your body and heart. What does safe feel like? How does happy feel? So that you are able to connect with these wishes. If it's easier, you may imagine yourself as a young child receiving these well wishes. If you find yourself having judging thoughts or thinking about the exercise, just noticing these thoughts and guiding your attention back to the phrases. If you notice any resistance or anxiety, as best you can, allowing that resistance to soften, seeing if you can have compassion for your experience, just as it is. Continuing to experiment with this on your own for a few more minutes. Now, sending these wishes to the people in the room with you. May we be safe and protected. May we be happy. May we be peaceful. May we live with ease. Again, using whatever wishes feel most comfortable and meaningful to you. There's no need to force any particular feeling here. Just simply extending wishes to yourself and the others here with you. Take a moment to receive these wishes that the others in the room have sent to you. Whenever you're ready, you may allow your eyes to open.